So today, guys, we take a look back and look at some of the leaks coming from the reliable sources that we normally have to take a look on some of the stuff that you should actually expect kind of soon and some of them that you shouldn't expect. So normally we have these leaks coming from Mike or the Discord or Olivia, and normally they are 90% correct for the update. Olivia is actually 100% all the time, but the Discord normally gets like 90%, and then some of the stuff gets added later, right? And in the last like 6 months, we had basically a lot of these leaks that didn't get added in the updates that they got leaked, right? So what are the things about these leaks that are missing that you should expect in a very, very soon, like patch or little update or anything like that, or not? So let's start with the stuff that you should expect very soon. We start off with two vehicles that were leaked, both by the Discord and Mike as well. The first one is the Mitsubishi F2. Japan actually has the F2, of course. I'm not gonna get too much into what the vehicle is, but it's basically a modified F16 build almost entirely in Japan. And it has enlarged wings and stuff, same engine as the F-16C, has an ISA radar, so it's a little bit different, but at the same time is it an evolution of an F-16, and it was leaked in the last update that we had this week, right? But it didn't get added. They actually added that it might be delayed, and since Japan is one of the only nations together with Sweden and China that still don't have a 14.0 BR aircraft, I would imagine that, yeah, we will have the F2 coming very soon. Probably the next patch in May, I think, or something like that, right? So in 2 months, around 2 months, right? So yeah, for sure you should expect the Mitsubishi F2 coming very, very soon. The second aircraft that you should expect as well is the Chinese J-10B. This would be the evolution of the J-10A that we have in the game. The main difference here is that it would have an improved radar, improved systems overall, better weapons in theory. It could still receive the same weapons that the J-10A uses, but better systems, IRSTs, stuff like that, okay? So it would be an evolution of that aircraft. And again, China doesn't have a 14.0, so I would imagine that the Chinese will be another nation that gets a 14.0 in the next update. The J-10B was leaked by the Discord, so for sure the J-10B is an aircraft that you should expect. It was actually leaked a while back. It wasn't even in this update. It was in the last one, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, for sure, J-10B is probably coming to be the 14.0, or even the C model, something like that, to be the 14.0 for China. These are two aircraft that I think are almost 100% confirmed that they will come in like the next patch, just because it makes a lot of sense since there are nations that they don't have a 14.0, so they probably will focus on those nations before getting into others, okay? Other two aircraft that we might see it, we might not, but I have a feeling that we will see it very soon. It's not really a nation that needs anything, but at the same time, I think it's cool enough that they will add it. And it's the F5E and F18C for the Swiss Air Force for the German tech tree, right? The Swiss are being added slowly to that nation. So I would imagine that the F18C that was leaked and F5E that was leaked as well a while back will be added kind of soon. So it would be a very interesting aircraft too. A very interesting aircraft, of course. Copy paste, but interesting because of the country that they would be in. It would bring a little bit of a different flavor at some of these aircraft in these BRs for the Germans, right? Another one, of course, the A6E sweep. This one I kind of doubt that will be coming because it kind of became a meme. This thing has been leaked, and it's been in the I don't know if it's in the files or some form of outside leak of models and everything for a very long time, and it never got added. And I find it very weird that we don't have a Tech 3 A6E in the game yet. So at a point in the future, we will see the thing. It was leaked many times, like I said, kind of became a meme. I don't see it coming too soon because it kind of became a meme of being leaked and not added. But, it's something that could be added. Then we go for other types of stuff that should be added in the future. We don't know yet when or anything like that, but we have, for example, the Iran-Iraq World War mode that would probably be coming, the siege on the Vietnam map playtest, and the strategic bombing on an oil refinery on the Golan Heights map playtest. So these playtests and World War modes and stuff will probably be, especially the World War mode, will probably be coming soon. We just don't know when, but they probably will be adding these things. These were leaked by multiple sources, and we'll probably see them. We just don't know when. So I don't know if it's going to be in the next update, in between the two updates, or in the last update of the year. So I'm not gonna try to guess this, so I try to put it in the middle here, that we might see it, we might not, for kind of a bit of time, okay? And then the last one that I think will be coming soon, but not in the next update for sure, it is the F-18E. So the F-18E is the Super Hornet 4+ generation jet version of the Legacy Hornet. Of course, it's a completely different aircraft. It has even, you know, upgrade. Of course, initially used the original APG-73, but it got the APG-79 as a radar later. It has better missiles, better performance overall, although it is heavier as well. It would be interesting to see how it would actually perform, but it has greater engine thrust, you know, way better weapons and everything. You know, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but it is the Super Hornet, right? It is an aircraft that was leaked, but later they changed that it might be delayed. Why do I think this aircraft is not coming anytime, like really soon, like the next update? Because, guys, we just got like literally 3 F-18s being added to the US. So the US, the Russians, these two nations especially, I don't think they're gonna receive anything next patch. I would be really surprised if we see any top tier jet added to those two nations. Of course, maybe a mid-tier jet or a prop, stuff like that always gets added, you know. Maybe they will add the event MiG-25 that they were talking about. I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, we don't know yet when is these aircraft coming, but for sure it's not gonna come right now because they just got a new top tier jet. It is really, you know, it's difficult or unlikely, like I said, that these nations, just after they got a new top tier jet, that they will get another one. You know, it's not even needed. You know, you want them to stomp even more the other nations. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So at the end of the day, F-18E Super Hornet, although it's a cool aircraft that I think deserves to be in the game right now, I don't think it's going to be coming in the next update or anytime soon, too much soon. Maybe 2 patches from now or 3 patches from now, maybe the last patch of the year, I don't know. But it will be coming soon enough, but not that soon, okay? And the last thing that I think, you know, is coming, but we don't know when. It was basically leaked by BVVD. Of course, the MiG-25. The MiG-25 was leaked that they're in the plans of adding the aircraft. They didn't say that they are already working on the aircraft or anything like that, but at the same time, they said that, you know, they are going to add the MiG-25, but it has some troubles with performance because it doesn't turn, of course, right? So the aircraft itself will probably need to, like, it's on its his own words, you know, it will be an aircraft that will probably be added as an event or something like that, right? So you can expect the MiG-25 to come, but we don't know when. So for sure not in this time frame of the next update. I would be really surprised if they do that. Yeah, it is going to come, but eventually, not right now, okay? And these are the things that you should expect in a soonish or later future. I think is interesting. Nothing too major. I mean, we have to talk about other things like the F-22. There was a leak that they were working on the aircraft, right? But those are for very long, like next year kind of situation or even more, right? So don't expect anything like an F-22 this year, for example. I would be really surprised again to see something like that, right? So there are other leaks out there, but they're so far off, like into the future, that I don't think it's worth mentioning, okay? For now, at least. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. And out of the, you know, vehicles and stuff that I talked about, what is the one that you are looking for the most? I would imagine it is the Mitsubishi F2 because a lot of Japanese mains are waiting for it. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and I see you guys on the next ones. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and bye guys, see ya.